Of means multiply, less means subtract. At least that's what many teachers tell students. When teachers are trying to make math word problems simpler, they sometimes decide to teach key math words. There are a number of posters about math keywords that teachers can even buy. I want to take a minute to share two reasons why teaching keywords may be a mistake. First off, let's show some examples of why less doesn't always mean subtract. Tom has 8 markers. Joey has 2 less markers than Tom. How many markers does Joey have? Here in this case, we could do 8 minus 2 to get 6 markers that Tom has. However, we could also start with 6 and add 2 more to get the amount of markers that Tom has. This is not inherently a subtraction problem, as it could also be solved by adding on, or with number bond facts, or with counters. If I tell students that every time we see the word less, we subtract, and there is a student whose mind initially solves this problem by adding, that student may hear the microaggression that his way of solving the problem is not correct, and that his thinking is not relevant to this classroom. Here's another word problem using less. Jessica has 20 marbles. Maxine has 12 marbles. Who has less marbles? In this case, the student's not actually being asked to subtract 20 minus 12. Instead, they're just being asked to determine which number is less. This is a distinctly different question. When we use keywords in math and have students search for those keywords, what we're teaching them to do is a word search. Instead of reading a word problem and actually making sense of the word problem, we're teaching them to quickly scan the words looking for numbers and keywords. In the last problem, this is what students are taught to do. Skim over all the entire word problem and just key into the words and the numbers. Blah, blah, 20, blah, 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 12, blah, 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 less, blah. As we're thinking about that doesn't help the students. With key words, the student is not being taught to internalize the context. By trying to help the students, we oversimplify the meaning of specific words. We teach the students that the syntax doesn't matter at all, and we disempower the students to actually make sense of the problems. Instead of teaching keywords, try helping the students to actually picture the scene in their head. Ask the students to imagine or even draw down what is happening in the story before they even attempt to compute a solution. Have a great day, all.